So yeah, today in this video, let's discuss about the constants. So when it comes to the constants are the variables that are declared in global scope, and they cannot change. So that's something which is related to constants. So I'll explain you one real world example. So whenever you're speaking with anyone, or else whenever any other person is speaking with you, what exactly happens? If there is any value and it cannot change, so that at that particular mode, what he says, what he exactly says is, so this is constant, but it cannot change. So that's how the constants are used. So now let's actually perform some coding stuff which is related to constants, and now let's do some sort of experiments with the constants. So basically, let's actually open the REPL.it, that's an ID which we use for the purpose of performing any constants, and then let's mention the stuff. So basically, when it comes to the initial process is nothing but FM main. So let's begin with that initial process. So here, as in this way, we are choosing the FM main, and then now inside this FM main, we can able to perform the constants. So before performing the constants, we need to declare the constants, right? So for that particular purpose, what we need to do is we need to define the constants. So we can able to define the constants outside the function. That's the reason why they are called constants or the variables which we declare outside. I mean, which we declare globally. Okay. Here, let's start it. Let's start declaring that particular constants. So here it's enough actually. So for the purpose of declaring the constants, you need to choose CO and cont. So when CO and ST const, it's called const. So here we got the const value, and then what you need to do is, right now I'm going to mention all the letters as capital. So that's how we can able to define the constants. And now let's perform the experiment which is related to constant. Now let's use a for the help of using this for loop, we can able to perform the constants. So yeah, as in that way we can able to choose the maximum numbers, and then what we need to do is we must and should open the flower brackets again, and we need to specify the print function inside that particular flower bracket. The exclamatory mark is mandatory when it comes to the Rust programming language. So up to now everything is perfect, and that's how we can specify. So what exactly happens if you run? So before running, once you check whether all those things are perfect or not, everything is perfect up to now, no need to worry. So now let's click the run, and let's wait and watch whether what sort of output are we gonna get. So here we got the values which are known as, I mean, one from the one till the 20 we got the values. It's why because here we had mentioned 21, right? So for that particular purpose here we got the values which are 20. So if you mention 53, then you'll get the values up to 52. So let's mention 53. So here you will get the values up to 52. It'll take some time. Okay, here you go, the value is up to 52. So that's how the constants works. So up to now everything is fine, and previously I just told you one thing: the constants cannot change. So let's prove it. Let's try to change it, and if you try to change it, what actually happens? You'll get an error, obviously, because I just told you it cannot change, right? Let's do it right now itself. Yeah, let's try to change it actually. So now if you run, what exactly happens? You'll get an error simply because it cannot change. So you got an error. As in this way, the constants work. So that's about the constants. Constants are the variables which are declared globally and they cannot change. So that's about the constants. That's it.